to our surprise, because Daniel didn't even know this season this season has another intro, and we had no idea. As we were getting like the video set up and everything, I accidentally stumbled into the first few seconds of the intro and was thrown off guard. I didn't know we were getting a new intro. I thought we were gonna stick with the metal one, which I really like. But okay. And Daniel, why did you not know the first season had another intro?
Um, I honestly just I don't know. I
I
always
don't
thought
know.
I only thought there was one like this for this first season, and I think the reason is because Netflix gives you the option to skip the intro. And I think after the first 12 episodes, I kind of like got
You got it?
I got it, I didn't need to see it again. And so I think that's what happened like after 12, like 13 through the last episode. I think I just skipped
And at the end
thinking,
of our first arc,
yeah,
like who would have thought after the first arc out of nowhere? Oh, new intro now.
yeah, yeah. I don't, well, I just saw it right now and I do not remember.
Hmm.
So that's exciting.
Oh, it's good rock, but it's all patriotic right now. I hope the metal and the rock comes in soon. And we got a guitar.
We got a guitar.
Does this look familiar? Oh, look, these side characters. I hope they come back and are actually present more. I was saying that would be Mikasa. Like,
Oh, so much blood.
mhm. This is very Japanese, right? Well, this looks calmer, but and I say that only because the people on their mechanical things aren't flying everywhere. It's like we're gonna follow them fly, soar through the sky, and we're gonna focus more on the machines. Does that mean that this season will focus on the machines more? Dun, dun,
Mm.
dun.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. I like the old intro.
I think I like it too, but this one wasn't too bad.
Yeah, but after the first intro, which is like, bah, like in your face, this was like, you get Attack on Titan. You get what it's about. Like this intro it kind of said what it kind of symbolized it that it kind of symbolized that already of like here are these other warriors. They're just gonna be soaring through the sky, nothing crazy. You're just gonna be calmly soaring through the air. And
Hmm.
so and that's basically like the message of the overall intro of like we don't have to get that excited anymore to bring you in because you are already in.
You should be in already.
Yeah, that there you go. Yeah,
Yeah.
and since I'm not, I'm just like give me back my metal music.
I mean, it had a little bit of it.
A little bit at the end when I was talking, but then it quickly
Right.
got away. Not got away, but it quickly diminished.
Excuse me, I gotta pee.
No, you just went.
Then can I have some water?
Hey! You're not getting a thing, got it? Damn monster.
Monster.
Is it really hot down there? Because it looks like they're all sweating.
The mark there.
Well, I guess they are in a dungeon, so
I
yeah.
don't deserve this. Except, how can I blame him? I don't even understand what's going on.
Oh, I want to have a good discussion with you. I'll talk about it right now because nothing's really happening. Um, Eren, because I was watching some videos. Eren, as a character, as a protagonist, are you fully invested in him and his actions, his cause, and what he is doing? Are you fully supportive of him and his actions? Like,
For revenge.
are you full on Jaeger? I'm glad you're a protagonist of this show. I want to see how this story involving you and Mikasa and the other guy, how this thing is gonna end. Can you fully follow him as a protagonist.
Yeah.
So then, you're
Bread
Eren.
girl.
Are you well? How are things? I'm really sorry you've been waiting so long, but here's your chance to finally get out.
Is she related to Bread Girl?
One thing. You'll have
No, they're not related.
You would think, wouldn't you?
No.
The way she's expressive and kind of like we just saw. That's why I thought for sure that was Bread Girl.
Bread Girl is more sweet.
But she is as expressive as we saw when she turned to demon.
And this girl is just crazy.
She has same characteristics as Bread Girl.
Quirks aside, he is
I don't see it.
Oh, well, I'm surprised you can't. Like, to me, it looks. Plus, look, they kind of look the same. They have almost the exact same hairstyle, and they're very expressive about what they're saying.
It's probably better if I don't explain.
And she just enjoys talking like Bread Girl. Do you not see those comparisons easily?
We've all put our faith in you, Eren.
There is no comparison.
I just said all the comparisons I just got from them.
I mean, besides the hair, sure, I could give you that one, but like personality-wise, I think they're just two whole completely people.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so going back to the Jaeger thing. Yeah, because to me, Jaeger to me right now comes off more as arrogant, bullheaded, and basically stupid. Because through all of his actions, the people who have actually done stuff to help and save other people have been Mikasa and Coward Guy. They're the most have done actions. I get that Jaeger can turn into a Titan, and he actually beat up other Titans. But in the long run, Mikasa and Coward did much more to help everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So like from those three, intelligence-wise, Jaeger is not as smart as the other two.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Okay, another. Also, I just want you to hear me out on this, and then you could agree with me or not. Another one being charisma-wise, like Jaeger is very expressive, and he doesn't mind saying, "I want the Titans to die, and I will do whatever I want and whatever I can do to destroy them." Like, okay, I get the motivation, but then, what does he do after every episode? He gladly expresses that same thing over and over and over and over again. And I even asked you before, is there anything else to this guy? Because I'm sure I said it before. Like, is there anything else to him? Like, is there any? Can I attach anything I have to this character? But besides feeling the same of like, if there was something or a monster that killed my parents or my mother, I would be angry and want revenge too. I get that, but I would need more. I would need for me to want Jaeger to succeed besides that one thing. What else? I did say that he was. Oh no, I already said that about him not being as smart as the other people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and right now he's as they were walking, he was talking to himself. Sorry, he was talking to himself about thinking of I hope the rest of the team is doing well. I hope they're safe or something like that. And while he was talking, we got like stills of the other team members like cleaning dishes or something. And from that I was thinking, since when did Eren care at all about the rest of his team? We know he cares about Mikasa. We know he cares about Coward. But for the other characters, we saw him almost get into a fight with that one guy who we are following with and the squad. The other guy who likes Mikasa but really didn't kill a Titan. And then the only time we saw Jaeger actually connect with the team was at the end of that one episode, which I really like, and where he's actually interacting with them, and we see him smile, and I liked him
Mhm.
smiling, and like, but besides that, Jaeger has not had any other kind of a positive reaction or interaction with the team that would warrant Jaeger actually caring about anybody else besides his two friends. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what I've said so far.
Um, Going back to the first thing where you mentioned like, him, like his main mission of revenge and like that's what he's kind of like known for and he's very bullheaded and not the brightest in the team.
Mhm.
I do agree with you there. I think when you said like, are you fully invested in like in Eren's journey, like as a protagonist? I think, and this is talking as I watched, already like the first, second, and third season, is that
As you're caught up before the last season.
yeah, I think for me, I get more invested in the goal of the survey team, and eventually we'll see that as it forms up. But
Can I
uh,
sorry, but can I counter that by just saying that that I can like if to that it is unfair kind of for you only because you know what was gonna happen. So you're yes, yeah, I guess I could see I like Angel. I could see why you don't like him, but because I know what he'll do later on, I actually like him. Like that's
no,
what
no,
you're.
no,
Oh,
no, no. I like I'm more invested in what the goal of the team eventually becomes, not Eren specifically.
oh, okay. Sorry, the team. Yes, okay.
I feel like Eren is always used as a person to, I mean, to obviously like get through the story,
Mhm.
but he's also kind of used as um like a tool to like keep everything rolling forward for for the team. And I get more invested in what like his friends like Armin and Mikasa do.
Mhm.
Because I feel like everything that is planned out in detail for the team eventually always makes a pathway for, for Eren because he's the protagonist. But I get more invested in that. And again, like Eren just helps push everything forward. Uh, I I I don't know. I'm trying to say without spoilers, but
But I think it's like it like if not your rebuttal, but for your point, it like if you can't counter my point without spoiling, is that also a negative? A negative to go against you for season one?
no, because I think it's good to have a shift or change, and that could either be good or bad. For
Yeah,
example,
I do want
like
to change for Jaeger soon.
I like the way you see Jaeger right now, I feel like that changes for me.
Okay, for you.
Um, and I think when we get to that point, I guess you'll decide whether it's good or bad. I think, I think it heads in a better direction, but still, like I said, I get more interested in the goal of the team itself that moves the story forward, rather than just Aaron's like goal of like, killing all the Titans and getting revenge and wiping them all out. Because that goal isn't the same for the team. And
I love that Future Jaeger is kicking Jaeger's ass.
yeah, I got distracted by
Alright, they're like, wait, I want to see this. I want to see, like, Jaeger, shut up. That's what I wanted to see.
Nothing instills discipline like pain.
And as for the whole like
Oh yeah, I want to say, like, what about the team thing I mentioned and where
yeah, that's what I was gonna say right now.
yeah, please, I'm interested in that actually.
I buy it because there's this like, okay, they were all recruits and they were all part of the same, think of it like school year. And there were moments when they trained together and they got through it, like they got through the getting a hang of the balancing on that
Yeah.
thing together. There was also when they talked with, like, there was moments when they did talk with other team members when there wasn't just fighting, like including Eren and like the two friends. And I don't know, like for me, like I feel like they're like going through that, they form like this like, bond. It might not be like true friendship, but it's still a bond where they like develop together as like training together
As a
and
team, as a squad.
and yeah, gaining each other's trust, even if it's maybe not fully there, but it's still developing. And after I think there's a little, can't remember if there's a little time gap between after the recruits and the first attack.
No, it's literally in the same episode. The episode where we see them train.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember vividly. They're training together. Jaeger can't even balance on that thing, and then by the end, they're flying through the trees, and then literally the next episode is them like getting ready and standing on the wall.
Yeah.
That's it. Like we skip time, but in the same episode.
Yeah. Well, there's also the fact that they like we saw some team members like lose other team members like Marco, like they were all part of the same regiment, like the same team.
Yes, but also to be fair, that was more impactful because of another character. If Jaeger was there, I wouldn't believe Jaeger being sad for Marco because he wasn't even close to Marco at all. The other guy,
Yeah.
we saw them actually interact and like be friendly, of like be a team. So so that's why I was shocked, and I was with the guy who felt sad. I'm like, wait, what the hell just happened? But if it was Jaeger, I would have said, wait, what's happening? And then if Jaeger was saying like, oh man, Marco, I probably would have said, shut up. I know you didn't know about him. You didn't care about him. When was the part where we saw you guys interact? Like I would have been like that because it was with the other guy. I believed it.
Yeah.
This is a new outro too, isn't it? Yeah, because the other one focused on Mikasa. I think she was like running around or something.
Yeah.
So there goes another episode. I prefer our discussion, and I had a feeling this was going to be one of those episodes, so that's why I wanted to talk about that. My favorite part was Jaeger just getting his literal face caved in. That's what I needed to see.
He's being put in place.
When you saw this for the first time, were you with the commander guy? We're like, yes, please hurt him.
I was like, oh, poor Eren, but
Oh wow, so you were feeling pity.
but kick his ass.
I was just thinking both at the same time.
I like both. I like them getting a little like knocked out here and there, but I was like, ooh.
Okay, we ended the last episode in a high note because I was finally able to see Jaeger get his face kicked in by Levi, and that's the character's name, Levi, right?
Yeah, that's his name, like the
Yeah.
pants.
And so it was that Eren became a war.
Okay, I wish you didn't tell me that. Like, I would never would have thought of that because I never think of Levi pants.
That is the first thing I thought when I learned his name.
I forgot what I wanted to ask about Levi, but actually, for the fan consensus, what do people think of him? Like, do women find him incredibly handsome? Do so do men? Do people hate him because he's probably gonna be an ass to Jaeger, or what are we dealing with?
Actually, from what I remember going to the expos, a lot of people were fans of Levi's, mainly because
Look at him
I
stare.
mainly because I think he's seen as a badass character, and two, there's this whole thing where people shipped him with
What? What just?
with
That's what you get for
I
flanking
think
your neighbors
Eren,
on horseback.
and that was a weird thing.
Wait, sorry.
But
They what?
No question.
they shipped him with Eren,
What does
if
that mean?
I'm right. Like,
What
kind of like how they see how some fans seem like Gon and Killua get together.
What? This?
Yeah.
Well, to me, that's just wrong because, like I said, that Levi is future Jaeger who went back in time. So if that's true, that means that Jaeger's in love with himself.
You wish. I'd tell you to bite your tongue, but you've got that covered.
You're not saying anything.
Out.
Oh, sorry. It's because I'm actually Googling it. Yep. Eren and Levi ship. It was a whole thing.
Oh wow!
Yes. Yeah. There's like pictures going around of like where fans like put them together like in love and like cleaning outfits, and there's a whole thing with the
Cleaning
cleaning thing.
outfits. Why cleaning outfits?
Oh gosh.
Are cleaning outfits
Also,
a thing that's gonna happen in this show?
so those were the two main things. He's seen as a badass character, and
We
two,
got
there's
one
this whole
already.
shit.
She's called Mikasa.
You'll see the connection. I think Mikasa and Levi are seen as the two badass characters in this.
They're the only badass characters.
Yeah, and then there's even more reason later on that kind of connects that too.
Levi is somehow connected to either Jaeger or that's why you said maid outfit.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm done with the upstairs, sir. If
Oh no, it starts.
Yeah, I
Levi,
think.
Levi tells him, Jaeger, I have to show you something. The windows and the door.
Yeah, I think this is the episode that sparked everything.
Which is the first time they're actually like talking together as a team.
Mhm.
It's so weird. He said, and when we are in Dreamland, you will think of me as I control you in your dreams.
Mhm. And
Because
also
I enjoy being a dominatrix.
for
Oh, she's cute.
oh god.
She's pretty.
Also for Levi, in the manga,
Other story or
there's a whole separate story where he's the protagonist for that or whole like side thing. It's actually pretty good. I read all the manga for it. I really enjoyed his story, and yeah.
Story goes he was quite the rogue before joining the Scouts, a high roller in the capital's black market.
how the hell did he... I mean...
No clue. Folks talk, but who knows what really brought him here, right? The most popular version involves Erwin. They say he dragged him to the scouts kicking and screaming.
The commander?
What's going on?
Sir!
Your cleaning is lamentable. Back upstairs, now.
I'm so sorry. Good evening, Team Levi. How is Castle Life treating everyone?
Hello, bread girl from the future.
Am I? Suppose I couldn't help myself.
Section Commander.
I still did not see the comparison.
In the event
At some point, I will show you a screenshot of bread girl and this girl right next to each other, and you cannot tell me that they don't look like they're related somehow.
very much like your
They're not.
My help?
No, of course they're not. They're not really related. But I'm saying
She
visually.
has a sharper face.
discovery.
Well,
Okay. Bread girl loves her bread that makes her psycho. This girl loves science that makes her psycho.
Alas, this tribe of gormandizing cannibals were caught and executed by the providence of a single mistake. In that respect, you aren't
Well,
so
I just funny thing is right now when those two characters were like with their heads were facing when their faces were facing away from the camera and we just saw the back of their head. I feel like for many of these characters, if we just saw the back of their heads, we wouldn't be able to tell who's the woman and who's the man.
You are Bean.
That is true.
No need to fret, though. I'm not going to publicly disembowel you or burn you at the stake. Pleasure to meet you, Sani. Likewise, Bean. Let's be chums, huh?
She orgasmed. Wait, next thing though, she forces herself on Jaeger because she actually wants to like I want to see what I could get away with you, the closest I can ever be to a Titan without being killed. So she actually says, "I want to have sex with you."
Oh gosh. That sounds a little far-fetched.
Considering this character, who we're saying now go crazy for Titans, like, I need to learn about you. You wouldn't believe she would do that in the name of science, as she would say.
No.
for the love of God, stand clear!
You almost got me that time, didn't you, darling?
You want your head chomped off? Section Commander Hanji, come quickly! The test subjects. They're dead. Both of them killed.
Did she just kill him?
No.
Excuse me. So there were just two other Titans.
Sonny! Bean! How could this happen? Someone tell me this isn't real!
They were such valuable specimens. Is this a soldier's work?
Yeah, but they haven't pegged the one responsible yet.
Soldier or just or civilian?
Oh dear. Someone's gone stark raving mad, haven't they?
With this second intro, I saw that that what appears to be a female Titan that might go up against Jaeger in Titan form. So I'm saying that's either Mikasa, who could also turn into a Titan, but she's evil. When she does, she's completely evil about it, or she just takes control of it, or it's somehow Jaeger's father is the reason why there's that other Titan that looks like it's gonna duke it out with Jaeger.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I'll say. Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I just wanted to say that to have it on recording.
Okay. I have to rewatch the intro just because I don't remember.
Well, you can't. Well, you can't because we're gonna go along with episode 16 of season 1 of Attack on Titan.
Who's next?
I'm with Squad 42. Krista Lenz, sir.
Well, let's take a look.
So now
Is that a kid?
in trouble for killing Titans.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think it's just her voice. She sounds really young in Japanese.
So does she in English.
Yeah.
Battlefield. Who'd have the energy?
Guess someone hated looking at those Titans even more than I did.
The sad thing is they may have actually helped the Titans more than anything.
The bones of his friend. Wasn't even the guy that we saw dead?
Sorry, Marco.
Marco?
Oh, he just said it, Marco.
I don't even know which of these bones are yours anymore.
He really looks like a zombie.
I will haunt you in your dreams, cow. I mean, what's this guy's name? Oh,
Gene.
the guy who's out of Mikasa's league.
I call him Gene.
You call him Jimmy because that's his real name.
I think it's like John or something. But the
Uh,
way, because the way it's spelled is Jean.
I'll stick with not good enough for Mikasa.
I always say Gene.
So, what am I going to do now?
Oh, also, I'm assuming there's a bunch of people that want Jaeger and Mikasa to be together by the end of the show, right?
I think so.
You think so? I would think that'd be obvious.
Damn it!
I don't think
I'm
so.
gonna join the Scouts!
I'm gonna join the Scouts as they're crying and rolling in the mud.
Hey, Annie. You think Sean meant it? You think he's serious about signing up with the Scouts? Wait, Sean said that?
Who cares?
Sean! You
Mikasa,
really
where are
sit on
you?
the Scouts?
Yeah.
Whoa, are you serious? I mean, aren't you terrified?
Huh? Of course I'm scared. I'm not an idiot.
Huh?
Then why are you...
Because I am scared of the Titans, and I want to do something about it.
Huh?
But listen,
Thank you. He
I
acknowledges it.
understand that joining the Scouts isn't for everybody. I won't guilt trip you. Unlike a certain suicidal maniac.
Eren, huh? Guess he's already been a scout for a while now, hasn't he?
Cadets! Fall in!
Do they ever say how much time passes in this show?
End of the day,
No.
nothing that anyone could say to persuade
Like,
you
do they just,
your life.
if they ever talk about time, do they just say it in a vague way?
So believe me when I say this.
They just said in a
decision is all
big
mine.
way.
Okay.
Eren didn't just help to deter the Titan invasion. He's offered us a means to discern the truth of their origin.
Oh, question. Because I'm looking at this dude. It reminds me of something. What's a husbando?
Oh, what?
Husbando or husbando.
What is that?
Okay, you don't know. So you're not that much of a weeb as you thought, sir. What about a waifu? What's a waifu?
Basically like
How is nothing perverted?
it's basically like the way I see it, someone who has like affections or like romanticizes about a fictional character.
Fictional female character?
Fictional female character. Yeah.
Like, do you have one?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that or no?
Yeah, I guess we could.
Is one of them, or is she from this show?
I don't have any from this show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the one you're thinking of the one from that romance anime that you told me about?
Oh, Toradora? Yeah, she's one of them.
Is she the main character?
The main character and then also one of the side characters. She's really cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but who's the one for you?
Oh, the one. That's a hard question.
Oh, because you don't know yourself yet?
Mm,
Or just like, I can't choose.
there's a few, like, there's, there's the girl from Feature Diary, which I already forgot her name.
I'm gonna nod up and down and look like I know what you're talking about.
It's you, it's something like Yui or Yue.
These models, they all look the same.
Damn it. Come on, I've already decided.
Oh no, it's Yuno. Oh my god, I used to be in love with Yuno.
Who's Yuno?
She's the crazy psycho girl from Future Diaries. She has like split personality where she looks very lovable and innocent, but then she has like a dark side and crazy full-on psycho killer.
Like Mob Psycho?
No, just crazy.
Uh,
There's also some girls from High School of the Dead,
they were gonna say High School
uh,
Musical.
High School DxD. Oh gosh.
High School what?
DxD.
Okay.
There's also the
Allow me to welcome you to the Scout Regiment. This is a
Oh wait, so they just
girl-
joined. They just joined the Scouts just by staying.
yeah. I'm telling you, there's
Look
not
at
much.
look at
There's
Cow.
not
You saw?
much.
You see Cowards like detail? Like oh, so screwed.
Yeah, there's not much to joining their team. It's just nobody ever does because it's like
So these guys are
90%.
dying first.
Like it's like 90% chance you're just gonna
Oh.
go kill yourself.
It's gonna be sad when that blonde girl dies because she sounds so much younger. Like I'm gonna be thinking like, oh no, that's a 14-year-old girl about to die or 13-year-old.
Hey, Mikasa! Armin!
Eren!
Man, am I glad to see you!
Look at her face.
Treated you in any way? Like subjecting you
She's
to
a
any
mom.
cruel experiments? Or some sort of mental anguish?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
took things way too far. Really came back for it one day.
she's a mom.
You mean Captain Levi?
Hey, Aaron!
Long time no see!
Oh, hey guys! You're all here!
And Aaron tells them like, oh yeah, you guys who I pretend to care about but don't really know.
Does that mean you're saying that you guys all joined the Scouts?
Well, yeah, why else
Who
would
cares?
Ha!
So then Jean
I'll wait till that
and
scene happens.
military police then? Wait a sec. You joined too?
Marco is dead.
He what? Wait, what are you saying? Marco's not dead. You're just kidding around, right?
I wish I could tell you he died nobly or heroically. Truth is, I don't even know how he went out. He died alone.
So they're like, no, Marco can't be dead. I met him that one time in training and the other time on the wall. He seemed like a nice guy. I never talked to him, but he seemed like a nice guy. I care about him so much. Can you not see from our 2 encounters but never talk to him? I will bring that up consistently. Something else I will bring up consistently. And where the so-called love that Jaeger has for his team. Yeah, right. I'll wait till I see it.
It's the Power Rangers.
I like when I say it's the power of love.